I literally use this every single day, mostly because I like to have a great tasting cup of coffee to start my day. And the Waterlogic Hybrid Home Water Purifier is what I choose. This is an amazing product. This is beyond what you've seen in grocery stores. As you're looking at the animation, we're gonna get back to this because it is really important to understand that this combines 3 technologies that work together to ensure instant purification of every single drop of water, like to the highest level. My friend Carrie McNally is here to talk details. You'll see the gorgeous colors, by the way, the white, the blue. There's a fantastic, the smoky lilac is gorgeous. White, as I mentioned, red, silver, and black, all available. And there is, by the way, free shipping to your door, 5 flex, so it gets it home for the lowest price we've ever offered. Carrie, welcome.
Hi, Callie, how are you?
I'm great. I'm super excited about this because it makes a big difference to get, to save a lot of money. It's a little bit up front, but you save so much money down the road.
Yeah, imagine trusting your tap water for the first time, perhaps maybe in your entire life, and never having to buy bottled water again. And when you buy bottled water, it's incredibly expensive. Sometimes families will spend over $1,000 a year on bottled water. You have to lug those huge cases up and down the stairs or in and out of the garage. And some come from springs, some come from filtration. Some of the spring water was recalled last year, a huge recall because the springs they were getting the water from had E. coli in it. You'll never have to worry about any of that again. This is an upgrade to purity. This is the most highly certified water purification and filtration system in a countertop unit that you can buy in the entire industry. 14 million people at social media companies, the ones where you post all your photos, universities and hospitals. 14 million people rely on Waterlogic water every single day, and I think you should too. Here's a look at what's going on inside the unit. Now, the first thing that happens is you fill up the carafe in the back, right here, with just standard tap water. Whether you're at the beach, in an inner city, out in a rural area, you fill this up with tap water. Then it goes through this carbon filter. There's enough carbon filter in here to cover a football field. Then it moves through 12 feet of hand-wound quartz tubing, and inside that is a UV hospital-grade light that zaps cysts, virus, germs, and bacteria. And what comes out is the cleanest, purest, most beautifully tasting water you can possibly ever imagine having for your family, for your friends, for your co-workers. If there's a new baby on the way, grandchild, grandniece, or nephew, you have got to upgrade to purity because you're going to be making formula. Don't you want the most highly certified water purification and filtration system in the world? And let's talk about what it eliminates. First and foremost, fluoride, chlorine, and lead. That happens immediately. You simply fill it up with the tap water, pop it in the back, just like your single-serving coffee maker that's so popular, and watch what happens. It hits that carbon filter. A human hair is 75 microns, Callie. It's gonna grab microbial cysts and blast them. It's gonna blast E. coli bacteria down to 2 microns. Viruses down to 0.2 microns, and then lead at 0.001 microns. Here's another graphic to give you an idea. That's a human hair on the left portion of the screen. It goes all the way down to 0.1 microns. Now, imagine not having to buy 10,000 bottles of water a year. That's what this is certified to create for you and your family, for your coworkers.
How much would that be? 10,000 bottles?
10,000 bottles of water. That's 1,250 gallons per year before you ever have to change the filter.
That's a good point. There's nothing that needs to be replaced here, literally. And I have that beautiful, I have this one on my counter in my kitchen. It looks amazing, and it's so easy to use.